Wow. What happened? That's weird. Oh. What could I talk about this late at night? Wow. And it's oh my gosh, it's I should have been online earlier tonight. Me bored. Hi Luna. Kind of bored. What's going on with you? Hope you're doing well. You're yeah, you guys funny. Afternoon. Afternoon, Luna, Black or Osprey. What's up, man? Whew, it's been one of those nights, sadly. I wanted to get on earlier tonight, but yeah. I'm actually just bored and figured I'd do something. I'm actually just bored and figured. Okay, I'm getting some echo. Sorry. Fixed it. Yay, it's fixed. Didn't know you'd be up this late, Luna. That's good. Normally I'm asleep by now, chat. I'm sorry. Oh, it's early for you. That's comforting. Tomorrow's the big fun day. We'll see what happens. I'm kind of hopeful we actually get something useful tomorrow. You know? Hopeful, but we'll see. I almost feel like I'm somebody in line for what do you call it? One reason I can't sleep right now, Luna, my shoulder is absolutely killing me right now. I'm literally hurting right now. Not really good. Don't know what I did, but it sucks. Yeah. How's my friends over on the Rumble platform tonight? I know it's late. Again? Another ad? What? So Osprey, um, how have you been? Doing good, I hope. Yeah, yo, what's up, man? You doing good so far? It's interesting. I'll put it that way. Um, the current state of the game is one in flux. Remember, 324. Yeah, no worries, Luna. It's all good. But yeah, to answer your question, edition. That's what ED stands for. Edition. I might be doing some gaming here in a minute, mainly because I'm bored out of my skull. My shoulder is hurting so bad I can't sleep. So I might just do some gaming here in a minute. Have something other than that to do. Yeah. Yeah. I know, Luna. Twitch is evil. Twitch evil. Don't worry, it's gonna be over here in about 20 seconds. All right, let's see. What can I play? Let me think. Let me think. You know what? To heck with it. I'm gonna try something a bit different tonight. Let's see if there's an update first for the RSI launch platform. Yeah, no worries. I knew you were probably gonna say that. I meant it as edition. I can change it. Hang on. There. Edition changed. That's better. No worries. You're good. All fixed up. Star Citizen has a huge update right now going on. Hold on. I wonder. Where's Steam? Where is Steam? Darn it. By the way, was anything good announced at Gamescom, guys? You know? Figured I'd ask. I missed any of the good, juicy news. I didn't know if anything good got announced or not. Figured I'd ask. Yeah, probably a good thing, Destroy. Hey, Destroy, what's up? What up, man? Probably a good policy, because then you can get on and, rock out. Sorry. Not what I'm looking for. Yeah, no worries. Good. Of course it is. Tomb Raider. Yeah. Uh, no, I don't think I did. Did I? Can't remember if I did or not. Sorry. Kind of interesting. Yeah, it was just a new update, some bug fixes. I think 324 is almost ready for release. Hopefully in the next few days is what I'm hearing from a lot of you. A lot of people. A lot of people are saying 324 is going to be the next week or so, probably release to servers because, they got to get 4.0 out the door, folks. It's August, late August. I mean, I hate to say it, but they're running out of time very quickly. I didn't download this. Let me see. Huh. Hello. Or whoops, sorry. You know, I saw something and then I forgot what it was. Sorry, Destroy. My brain is just melted at this point tonight. It's like blurb, blurb, blurb. Not even there. Yeah, basically. My brain deciding to do a major checkout session, but that's okay. I'll figure it out here in a minute, I'm sure. Cool. Let me try. You know what? I don't know if you guys are. Let me see here. No, I'm not going to subject you guys to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth Remaster yet, but what should I subject you guys to tonight? Painfully. Let's see. I have Dark Forces. I have Planet Croucher, Satisfactory. Jesus. I have a lot of stuff. Hey, Brian. Mmm. Yeah. Yeah, I'm in a better mood tonight. You're good. Uh, I know what I haven't played in a long time, and that's sadly. Hey, Luna Maria, do you have Gundam Battle Operation 2 by chance? Out of curiosity? I have it. Didn't know if anybody else here did. Figured I'd ask. No worries. It is a long shot. Wheel. Hmm. What could I do? What could I do? Uh. Hmm. Oh. Okay. I wish I had it, but I don't, sadly. Wish I did. Makes me sad now. Wheel? Hmm. That's funny. Understood. That is funny. That is very funny. Let me try something here. Hmm. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to stream this, but we're going to at least try. Okay? I will update title and whatnot if I feel like it, but yeah. Let's see. Might mess around here for a minute too. Uh, hmm. Ah, nothing even remotely sounds fun tonight. It's just, ugh. Well, I could try this. It's a very long game. I haven't played it in, golly, forever. Hang on. Ah, you guys are fun. Seriously? Wow. It just froze on me. I heard there was a new update today and game cap. Alrighty. See this work. I heard there was some new updates put into PTU. Something about the hangers and stuff, or the tractor beams and stuff, limiting. Let it run. Should be picking it up. Hmm. No, it's not. Okay. Not picking it up again. Let's go. Man, my software's been having issues lately. You can hear it, but you can't see it. There's got to be a reason for that. Let's go. Trying to figure it out. This is really not wanting to be nice for some reason. I don't know. No worries. Looks like game display capture works. It is working. That looks good to me. That works. At least to a degree, it looks like. At least it works. Let's just hope it loads. A lot of these patches have been terrible. Oops. $10 p.m. there? Yeah, just about. You're about right. Right. That did it. Seriously? Door's not opening. Okay. Thank you. For heaven's sake. about tapping the button to make sure it works. Woo! Yes, Luna, it is. Find out what monkey business or business we can get into. Hmm.
Smart buy.
All right. Hmm.
Smart buy.
All right. Oh yeah, that's right. You have to go over here. Excuse me. Whew. God. A lot of stuff. Some of it not even realized in the game yet. Citizen Con trophy. Chip Showdown challenge coin. Right.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
Yeah.
Careful, doors are now closing.
Sorry, Luna, are you still there? Oh, she was packing some stuff. Hey, Destroy.
Nearing next stop.
Yeah. Seems to be a slight delay on this set of servers. Don't know what that's all about, but who cares? Mod order? What's it for? What's snow run? Please do tell. And yes, I have been below a rock. Sorry.
Be sure to explore all new Babbage has to offer. Whether it's the latest in cutting-edge technology or the beauty of our award-winning gardens, this is your tomorrow at the moment.
If you people have never seen a king size hanger before, this is it. Hey! Do this. Sorry, I'm a little out of it when it comes to that. What in the world? Apologies. To a gunware. Yeah, sorry about that, dude. Hold on. Oh. Huh. I don't think I have. Sorry. All right. See, that works. What's the lights out in here? Dark as dark can be in here. Why is it so dark? Where's my gun? Well, okay. That's cool to know, though. Grenade. Snow runner? Okay. I'll do that. I think I will do that. Sorry about that. I've never used this system before. Okay. Kind of interesting that it's so dark in this hangar right now. Still one of my favorite weapons. Oh, it damaged the box. Well, it did. I'll definitely do that, though, on your suggestion, dude. Sounds like an idea. What I want to see is, did they install those tractor beams? Good to know. Kind of surprised I've never heard of it, guys. So, okay. Hey, Luna, I thought there was supposed to be a tractor beam used now. Or something. You know? No worries. It's all good. I thought there was supposed to be, but looks like there isn't. So, I don't know. Let's go with a decent ship this time. Hold on. How do you apply ship paints now? They've changed so much. There we go. One of my favorite paint jobs in the entire game.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Vehicle select. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again.
Here we go. Go. There's some speed limits in here. There's no ship there, folks. I don't see no C1. Where's my ship? Well, this is not good.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Vehicle select. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again.
Right. Okay. Kind of weird. There it is. Oh no, my ship's freaking gonna blow up before it gets out. And also, where's my paint? Where's my damn paint, folks? It's a long walk. Wow. Look at this. Wow. It's one hell of a walk, y'all. It's just crazy to me how big these hangars are now. Yeah. What the hell? Ooh, it's crazy. You gotta love an active game studio, guys.
Crusader Industries, a journey worth taking. Systems on. You are clear to launch.
I thought it was nighttime out here.
Thank you, and please visit again.
To be some sort of graphic. Yeah, really, destroy. Basically, what I'm doing tonight is doing a basic rundown on the patch, see if it's running okay. Looks like it's running okay-ish for now. You know, just basic functions. So let's try a point A to point B travel. Yeah, for now, that's a good point. Basically, I'm messing around. Destroy. I'm going to be on here tomorrow. Oh no. My camera went out, didn't it? Great. Stupid camera went out. Really need to get that checked on. Give me a minute. That's good to know, Luna.
Quantum travel engaged.
I'm going to fix my camera here in a moment. Hang on. Having to do some readjustment here. Stupid camera's going bonkers on me again. Sorry about that, chat. All right. Let's get back to it. There we go. All right. This patch is infinitely better than it was. I'll put it that way. Compared to the last one, probably cursed.
Quantum fuel, 75%.
All right. And that's promising, Luna. Whenever your games are always in good shape. Yeah. Hmm. Again? Stupid phone. Stupid freaking computer. Ugh. This camera. I think we can consider this camera foobar, guys. It keeps doing this, shutting itself off mid-transmission. What do you think? Do we consider the computer foobar by now?
Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel engaged.
See if anybody's out here.
Quantum travel complete.
Don't forget, guys, it's maybe the very last time we become an isolated section of the universe. Soon, the jump point will arrive. I can't wait to use it or watch it be used, you know, and make movies of how it works. Could be interesting. I'm very hopeful. But I'm wondering, you know, in my hope, Luna, have they changed anything out here? It's been a significant amount. Oh. Oh. Are these ships? I'm wondering if they've changed anything. What I mean by that, any of the infrastructure out here changed? We'll see. Doesn't look like it. I don't think until we get to PTU we will see a significant change in the look of this area, but I would expect some big changes. There might be a slight change due to how the gate looks and function destroy. I don't know. The wormhole itself looks huge. So I'm wondering how far out it's gonna be. That's why I'm curious. Will it change? So I'm assuming the jump gate's going to be right here in this region. But of course, it definitely looks like it did in the ISC. You know, all that swirling crap coming in? But I bet it's currently closed. You know, it took me a while to figure out what these are, guys. Look here. Pause right here. Hang on. Do you see these markers here? With these pylons? You know what I think these are? I think these are the Q lines. Like in the Inside Star Citizen. I have been wondering what these mysterious lines are for a while. You know, the mysterious lines there. And they mentioned queues. Well, when you're at a queue, you have a line. Normally, right? So now, mystery solved, I think. We'll see, though. Because this looks like a queue line. Like some sort of you wait here kind of thing. If you notice, there's a bunch of them. No. Sorry, I was reactivating my camera. Look here. You see this invisible line where my laser's shooting? This is like a line. There's like this thing here, this pylon here, and a pylon here, and it's a no-brainer. This is some sort of queue or like thing. I wondered for months, what are these pylons stuff for? And I think I finally figured out these are queues. Queue lines. I mean, I'm not... Maybe I'm crazy or whatever, but... That's the only thing I could think of them, other than being a set dressing, which kind of weird. It would be neat if this activated it. It's purely by chance. That would be fun. But sadly, we don't get lucky like that. So I would suspect the actual gate will be right about here somewhere. I think we can actually find it. Probably not. Crazy looking place. No worries, Osprey. It's all good. They changed it to F. You had to press F to key out. Oh, you did? Probably part of this patch. It disappeared? Wow. It was probably the server you were on. Yeah, I would wait for live.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Live will probably be your best bet. Because live will be a lot safer. Yeah. Let's see. Tonight's probably going to be shorter than I'd like. Main reason, I'm probably going to go to bed. Well, it is almost 11. I'm going to be up maybe another 30 or so. But I'm going to be on tomorrow a lot longer because I ain't got nothing. Nah, I'll be good for a bit, Osprey. At least another 30, 40 minutes. I was just dinking around in the game, you know, for a bit. Luna's funny. Go away, Luna. Bye. Kidding. Kidding. I know you're trying to be helpful. Very helpful. Ugh. Hot in this stupid room of mine. Ugh.
Quantum fuel 15%.
moon. Well, I did for 6 months. I know you did. And that's fine. Whew.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Why am I up here? I'm on the wrong side of the dang planet. Stupid moon. Oh.
Quantum travel engaged.
Nothing wrong with that, Luna, at all.
Quantum travel complete.
Hmm. Oh, man. Whew. Oh, crap. I missed the CDF. Blockade runners are running. Yeah, that's sad.
Engines off.
Darn it. That would have been fun to try. Yeah. Yeah, and I understand that. I we'll see, Luna. I'm wondering how buggy 4.0 will be. That's what I'm worried about. The sheer bugginess of 4.0. Kind of what I'm worried about is it being so absurdly buggy, it's gonna fall apart. Just have to see. Either way, I I'm gonna have to get a newer camera Because this current camera is just shite. Yeah, that's smart, Luna. Really smart. I applaud you for that because I I'm probably going to try to wait. I won't lie. I want to try it first day. But honestly, I'm kind of hesitant of dragging my community into dealing with Bug City. Who wants to deal with Bug City right away? Right? I'm probably going to wait longer than you would think. The initial bugs test will tell me. If it's just garbage, if it's just OD over obsessive garbage, yeah, I'm going to probably steer clear of it. What did I read? And my computer froze again. What is going on? Yeah, you're probably right. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I'll just have to wait and see. I know it is, but I've had some people get on to me for being a little too hardcore. No, it's not you, Luna. I've had other people tell me I need to have other games in my repertoire, and they are right. They are right. I've thought about streaming a couple of other things, but just been one. Yeah, it's just been trying to find that balance, you know? You're funny. By the way, I am within $9 of my first check from Twitch. $9, guys. And then Twitch finally pays this loner loser. Super awesome. You guys are some of the best fans. This community is absolutely awesome. Well, you have to earn a minimum of X amount at affiliate to get the money. You know, it's kind of a complicated thing. Once you're affiliate, it's a certain amount. You have to cross that threshold. Otherwise, they don't pay you. Oh, you're. Yeah, I'm feeling good. It's definitely been an interesting week. All right. That is funny though. I've I've never really thought of myself as very entertaining, but apparently I am. So I must have a late blooming talent. Supporters. Okay. I'll take supporters. Celebrities have fans. You have supporters. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Har, 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 har. Meh. That is true, though. Some people don't have a. We're just having a good old time, folks. So no worries. It got hot today. Well, in my room it did, but not my house, thankfully. Whew. Hello? Mayo Player. Have I heard that name before? Hello? I think I know that name. Maybe. Thank you for the follow, my friend. Yeah, it's hot everywhere, guys. What's up, Mayo? Whew. It's hot tonight. 16 unique. All right. Any word on 4.0? It's we're hoping soon, chill. We're hoping chill, bro. Soon, chill. We are hoping so badly. Tomorrow is the big day, everybody. Don't forget. Do not forget, tomorrow's the big freaking day that we get to see what's cooking on the progress tracker. We hope. Cross your fingers on it. Because I'm gonna. Yeah. Yeah, the progress tracker is being updated tomorrow, which is legit crazy. They haven't updated it in 9 months, and now they're like, oh yeah, we got stuff to show. And I'm like, it's kind of funny that they're showing that off. And, you know, and the, you know, oh, okay. Hold on. I'll show you. I shall show you. Progress tracker. You're right, Luna. You're right. I need to show people this stuff. Absolutely right. Okay. I'm going to downscale my window again, but that's okay. This is kind of important. So, how do I feel about it right now? Fairly positive for the most part. How about yourself? A lot of people claim it's a scam, but it's probably not. Honestly, Kerbal Space Program 2 is a bigger scam than Star Citizen is. I said it. Still a lot of bugs. There is that, dude. Oh, I play it. They are. They absolutely are, Mayo. They are having fun. I mean, I spend more time in this game than half the Nintendo crap I have. Just for an example. Thank you for the follow, by the way. I appreciate it. So are you a newcomer, an old timer, Mayo? What I mean by that in the community is, have you been around the block a bit? You know? Yes, I suppose that's what I should be saying. Have you been around the block a bit? Yeah, exactly what I thought. Sound like somebody. Good point. Anyways. Yeah, unfortunately I have. I know who they are. I'd rather not talk about those guys. Anyways, what were you asking? This just chill. Oh yeah, this is the progress tracker. It hasn't been updated in what? 8 months? 9 months? Since October. Wow. It's been about 8 months, looks like. So, anyways, it typically shows what they're working on in the backlog. It's not 100% accurate, but some of the stuff, yeah, October's about when you started. Yeah. See, there's a lot of stuff that it covered, but, they need to extend this out a lot. As you can see, they haven't updated anything. We are here, Q3, late August. Pretty late in the year. So, yeah. Hopefully, we get some information about what's going on, past here. At least to first quarter of next year. That's a nice wish. I hope that we get. We shall see. Oh, it's funny. They actually made me the. I will say this: even though I don't like them, I can appreciate good content. You know, even I'll admit they made me. They actually made a good joke. It was funny. I actually enjoyed the joke, Mayo. May not have looked like it, but it's like, yeah, not my best moment. I'm like this, right? You know what I mean, Mayo? I'm like, man, could have handled that moment a lot better. Oh, how do I know the roadmap's going to be updated? That's a very astute question, Luna. How? Well, everyone's kind of hinging on this. Yeah, live and learn. It happens. It happens. Now, here's what I'm focusing on. It's kind of oddly this weekend, this Wednesday, the latest roadmap update, accompanied by its complimentary roadmap roundup, will give you a glimpse of what's coming in the future. Very unusual worded. What's that, Destroy? You good? Oh, I was a much younger, less experienced individual. Yeah, watch that. It was not my finest moment. Mayo knows what I'm talking about. It wasn't my best moment. Even I will admit, jokingly, that wasn't a great moment. Uh, it was, it was stupid. Yeah, I'll put it that way. I'm a smarter, wiser person for it, you know. Oh well. If you don't mind me asking, good sir, Gladius or Arrow, Mayo? Which is better, or do you have a situational use? Dare I ask? I'm interested to hear your opinion. Arrow, I always assume, is faster, but takes too much damage too quickly, unless you're a good pilot. Gladius has more armor, right? Takes a beating better. Just my 2 cents. But I'm sure you have better opinions. If I were to... They kind of have. I think, though, there's a bit of a leveling system with them. You know what I mean? They kind of have... Some are better than others, obviously. But you're right. They have kind of slipped to the wayside. You are right. F7A is just downright destructive. King of the medium fighters, basically. And I almost want to say it's more dangerous than the F8. Almost. In the right hands, the F8A, F7A is deadly. I have one for a reason. Mainly because I like shiny things, but also because I respect a powerful ship. I'm keeping it as a war trophy. Right. That's exactly right. Yeah, because when they get hit, they get hit. Mm-hmm. Now, if the F7, okay, hypothetically, I got a question for you. Do you think we're going to see an F7 or Mark II Ghost, Mark II Tracker, and a Mark II Super Hornet, or those kind of iffy at the moment? What do you think? Which of those three variants do you think might be more likely? I think the Super Hornet might be. Mark II Super Hornet would probably be more powerful than a regular F7A, right? Oh my gosh, I just got raided. Welcome, Raiders. How are we tonight? Holy cow. Hello, folks. Good Lord, I just got raided by about 40 people. Welcome, welcome, folks. How are you tonight? Thank you, Led. What's up with the... What's up? We were just talking light fighters and stuff. fighters and stuff briefly. What's up? Y'all came in at a good time. Do you guys think we're going to see variants of the Hornet Tracker, Super Hornet, Ghost? You guys think we're going to see new versions of those based on the Mark II? Let me know. I hope we do. And thanks for the raid, Red. Probably a two-seater. Two-seater? Yeah, that would be neat. The verse is treating me pretty well, my friend. How about you? How about yourself? How's the rest of your friends tonight? Yeah, the PTU was great, it looked like, for now. It wasn't terrible. You guys can talk, it's all good. I don't mind talking folks. It's all good. Yeah. You don't have to chill out from my account. I'm cool. And I appreciate the raid too, man. That was cool. Papa Juggernaut. Wow, there's a familiar name. I got it. Lurkers are good. I like lurkers. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Ads suck too, yeah. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Maya, what do you think? You think it's likely we're going to see new variants with some improved differences between the OG? Thanks, Red. You have a good night, man. '07, man. Appreciate it. I really hope we see new variants, but I wonder what the price point would be for them. I really have to wonder. As you know, it's expensive to make. Go take a. Cool. Have fun, Luna. Anyways, we were also talking about how, well, we have, we're going to have the progress tracker report update maybe tomorrow. We'll see. But we're being hopeful when we say that. Just have to wait and see what happens. Hey, Segalian, what's up, my friend? I didn't know you were in there. Welcome, welcome, my friend. Very sneaky. You're awesome, bro. welcome to the channel. I wish, sadly, I had more stuff to show. Well, okay. Yeah. Did anyone go to Gamescom tonight? Can you tell me if CIG was there? I would love to know. Because there's a good question. Did they actually show up tonight at Gamescom? And I wonder if somebody tricked some people into saying some stuff. Who knows? Oh, you mean he got high as a kite or out of his mind? Poor Segalian. I was a younger man then. Did he grow a third eye or a third leg bite size? LOL. Third eye or third leg? It depends on what your definition is. Sorry. I will burn the station down. Well, I appreciate you guys showing up. Led's a nice guy. He's really rated me, I think, twice so far. Really appreciate him. Or Red as, yeah, he's awesome. Really appreciate him. I shall burn the down. No. 50-50 you think tomorrow, Seg, we get it. Right? I will take Zyrager. I shall take your wager. It is a 50-50 chance. We'll have to see. I'm like everybody else, you know. We either A, get it or we don't. You know, it's... Honestly, though, I think if we do get it, it's going to be only out to the end of the year. I wouldn't expect into January. I'm kind of limiting the amount we're going to get it because, yeah, they're not going to give us all the secrets, Sigilian, you know? They're not going to give us everything. Yeah. Of course not. They're going to want us to stay tuned for more of CitizenCon, right? CitizenCon is very soon, folks. I mean, look at the date. Look at the date. It's August 24th at the end of this week. We'll see. Speaking of CitizenCon, do you think, Seg, we're going to get some new ships? Well, I know we are, but... That's a good question, Mayo. That's the good question. You know, Seg, I would take a happy compromise. You know what that happy compromise is? Concept Argo or Misk medium salvage ship. Concept, you know, with the full anticipation that it's going to be out maybe by the end of next year. We have the Vulture, an Aegis medium ship. Ooh, that's a cool one. I like that idea. Like some sort of stealthy cargo version? Yeah, that is a cool thought. An Aegis medium ship that's cargo and stealth. A stealth cargo ship. Can't say it's a bad idea. It's a good one, actually. Sounds cool to me. I'd be good with that. Let's see what the deal is with Blockade Run. Bed, kitchenette, competitor, freelancer. Yeah, I could deal with that. A freelancer or a cutlass competitor. Something about that size. That would be really unusual for Aegis. Stegalian, what do you think? Something like that. It's similar to the Zeus, Freelancer, Cutlass, and Scale. It's not overly big like a hull, but it might be an older concept ship. You know, something that you could throw into a combat zone and it would still survive. You know, survivability. That's what I'm looking at it if it's an Aegis ship. If it's an Aegis ship, it's going to have survivability. Armor. Exactly. That being said, let me see. What was I looking for? Not CitizenCon. I'm looking. I'm looking for. Okay, so CitizenCon is how far out? 59 days, folks. Not even 2 months now. That's what I'm hoping for, Segalian. That they another concept we get. I haven't even heard that. But I'm gonna let you talk. Okay? Let you cook. but that is awesome. Base building and sitcon. Have we wrapped our heads around that? Last year was amazing. That was the first panel of that at all in years. When was the last time outside of last year they talked about, base building? I can't wait to scout them for traps and stuff, Mayo. It's going to be hard. You know, people are going to come up with conventional ways, convenient ways to make life difficult for the average hunter. True, but what if they have anti-air defenses that reach out way further than we think? We don't know the capabilities, Mayo. Nobody's, and that's the astonishing thing. No one's talking about it. They're too focused on the right now. And I agree, Stigalian, last year, if you would have told me we would have seen a base building demo at SitCon, I would have laughed at you. Now I'm laughing with you that we were so blind and clueless. You know? We had no idea. I really think Maelstrom is going to change things a lot. I agree with that. Definitely need good base defense. You're right. Absolutely right. Sorry, I'm just talking, guys. I hope so too. A lot of people are saying within the next week, Stigalian. I hope so. And I'm hoping, keyword, hoping it stays stable like this. Stable to where you can play it and not break every living thing. Ooh. Oh, really? You're not the only person who suggested that, good sir. That's very astute to say. That's interesting. Why else would they take so long if it's just... I've had a hunch for a while that 324 is... How do I put it? Not a normal patch. I've had this funny feeling, It's been more than a standard patch for a while. And it makes sense. I think Paul might have said something too, but he's skeptical about it. Could be wrong. Don't quote me. I don't think Paul Shelley said much about it, but he thinks there's some stuff connecting the two. Although, hey, I love his verse history of the verse videos. Everybody in chat, make sure you are all following the Astro Historian on YouTube, because when he uploads a history of the verse video, they are absolutely for watching. Isn't that right, Sigalian? He does meticulous work. It's insane the work he puts in. That's cool. I'm gonna have to ask him about that if SitCon ever comes to Austin here in a few years. Yeah. Before I forget, I'm going to show you guys something a group of mine has been working on. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. I can sing. Sorry. People are like, my ears, they bleed. If you guys want to know how big the planets of Pyro are, look no further than here. This is a full render of the planets of Pyro based on actual data in game. Now, the textures are wrong and stuff, but the guys over at Verse Guide have been deep at work. Sigalian, look at this. We have the Planetary Atlas. This is Pyro. That's Pyro 5 based on game data. This is the in-game game data for Pyro 5 based on calculations of its kilometer radius. It's roughly 15,625 kilometers. The weird thing about all these planets is they're so much smaller than Stanton's planets, and you're like, well, why is that? Well, it's because they're near a star that's eating them, right, Sigalium? Pyro 1 is only 823 kilometers across. Pyro 2, barely 1,100. Bloom, Pyro 3, is only 828. But remember, this is 6th scale, I think. Are planets 1/6 or 1/8 scale, Sigalian? Correct me if I'm wrong. I think they're 1/6. Chat, they were 1/6. Okay. So Monox here, same as Kerbal. Okay. So Monox is around 6,300 kilometers across IRL. Fairly large. Not the size of Mars. Kinda. So if that's the case, Pyro 5 is 6. Did you say around 80,000 kilometers for Pyro 5? Saturn size. Oh, Crusader. That's right. We got the Crusader data too. Hold on. This is Stanton. Crusader by comparison looks like this. 1/6 scale of IRL size. Huh. Okay. Okay, Crusader is 14,260 kilometers. So there is a marked difference in the size of the planets. So Crusader is a smaller gas giant compared to Pyro 5. Different colored, probably different chemicals. I would assume, right, Sigalian? Chemically, I would say also the planets Hurston and Microtech at 1/6 scale. Well, I'm just saying for the coloration. Obviously, it has oxygen, yes. You're good, Destroy. You're good. Okay. ArcCorp and Microtech are the giant rocky planets of the Stanton system. They are 12,000 kilometers in IRL size each. Hurston, the hot inner super Earth, and Microtech, the cold, wintry super Earth. And then you have ArcCorp, which is slightly smaller, Sigalian, but still a super Earth. Still relatively large. For a planet at scale. Yeah. Crusader's huge. The big planet. If you notice, I think Earth is about 10,000 kilometers, right? The moons of Stanton are over here. The smallest moon is Euterpe. Euterpe? Is that it? Yeah. Some of the moons here are improperly labeled, but you can tell which ones are which. They are, Sigalian. Super Earths are super common. They're the most common planet after Earth scale worlds. After Earth size and Mars size bodies, super Earths or mini Neptunes are relatively common. Anyways, uh, we have 59 days until our beloved Citizen Con arrives again. It's going to be a fun one. We also are reaching another milestone we might actually pass. Gas clouds. You mean like Lagrange clouds? I would think any major bodies would have some sort of Lagrange clouds like that, though they may not be as dense as in Star Citizen, you know? That's a good question, though, Sigalian. Very good question. Very good question indeed. Oh, before I forget, we have seen Pyro 5 relatively recently. Let me show you. In a recent Inside Star Citizen, we did see Pyro 5's surface. What its actual coloration is. Is somebody lawn mowing this time of night? Wow. Here, hold on. Being inconsiderate. There's Jared. Here we go.
Lawless, certainly. But it's not all just chaos and carnage completely. It's also people just trying to make their living where they can in a place that's challenging and pretty different from the adjacent Stanton system. From repairing your neighbor's generator to supporting the nearby farmers, there's much you can do to be a social and upstanding citizen for Pyro's prosperity.
Restream bot's one of my favorite tools of the trade right now, Sigalian. I'm everywhere now. I have much spider web. Well, now look here. Here's our first real appearance of Pyro 1. Look at this. It has this changed, Sigalian, since you played Pyro Playground. It looks different. Very different from the earlier previews we saw. Look how close the star is. Ooh, that's a little hot looking.
So the planets are...
Hold on. Is this a sunspot? Right here?
So the planets of Pyro are different from the Stanton in the fact that they all have to deal with the Pyro star system being at the end of its life cycle, emitting huge amounts of solar flare radiation, and we have to consider, like, what is that actually doing to each planet? Naturally, Pyro 1, closest to the sun, is going to be the heaviest influence of the solar flare firing off. So how do those people live? But the people furthest away from the star on Pyro...
Here is Pyro 6. Way at the fringe of the system. And this is our first really good look at Pyro 6, which is almost like a Pluto-looking planet. This almost looks like a super Pluto.
amount of radiation, but it's also going to be super cold at the same time. How do those people live instead?
In Stanton, you have huge landings.
Yeah, I know.
Those Pyro 6 are going to
Look at this. This is the first time I've seen Pyro 6 up close, Sigalian. They didn't even show us this during Tech Preview or Pyro Playground, or it does, but it's less atmosphere. Some of these mountains stick up above the atmosphere. Look at this. It has really, really thin air pressure. I don't think this planet has enough mass to hold on to its air.
have the least amount of radiation.
It does have a
but it's also
look
gonna
of
be super
Hurston,
cold at the same time.
but it's
How do
got
those
more
people live
ice
instead?
and snow.
In Stanton, you have huge landing zones, which are very protected, very safe, lots of security. In Pyro, there's no such thing. You're very exposed to the danger. Everything is a lot more spread out. People aren't huddled into landing zones. They have the entirety of the system to roam across.
There are no central sources of power in the Pyro star system. It's all decentralized, and each outpost has its own different identity and what it means for you as a player. As you go to these different places, should you be aligned with one faction, you can visit these locations. Should you align with another
Thank
faction,
you,
can visit other locations
Sigalian.
instead.
Hope to
You've
see
got a
you
lot more to
again
do
if
there.
you're
So
ever
instead of
streaming
going down,
online.
doing a mission,
I
flying away
appreciate
again,
you
can
stopping
go down,
by.
do a mission, do another mission, do a third mission, and then go to another outpost on the same planet and do some missions there. You have a much more
You have a good night,
involved
Sigalian.
experience.
07, man.
So let's look at some of the places you'll be visiting. So farmsteads are a small slice of life within the Pyro star system to get you introduced to what
New HUD.
it's like to live there.
Landing complete.
There are places to gather harvestables, places to complete your missions, and ultimately your first introduction to how people live in the Pyro star system.
Farms are probably one of my favorite ones, just because I really like the vibe of them.
Is the closest thing to a home feeling I think you'll find in Pyro. You feel like there's a smaller community living here.
There's a lot more fields of crops, there's a lot more greenhouses. For the lawless ones, we've got these like grub farm greenhouses, which are really cool as well. They tend to be in a lot more open, plain-like areas, big fields of crops around them.
There is things to do, there's things to harvest, but it's also just the vegetation that kind of sits on a lot of the desolate landscapes that we have in Pyro. Give you a little bit of this mini feeling of like a little oasis.
There's one in particular on Pyro 2 that's really nice and has this really nice vibe, that kind of like lazy windmill circling in the breeze on a plain that's just like almost featureless apart from these few buildings on it. That really gives especially at sunset, like really gives an amazing vibe of like these people live in the ass end of nowhere but are really trying to do their best to survive.
There are going to be some goods that are only grown in Pyro because of its unique star system that can be shipped back to Stanton.
We have a whole bunch of new mission types that you'll be able to do there. Then they're more geared around repairing pieces of machinery. We have what we call charge drain technology coming over from Squadron, which enables you to transfer an electrical charge from one component to another. So you can like jump-start a generator, for example. There's scope for much more gathering type of missions, like going out into the field, collecting crops.
I wonder
There's
if they're
a
going to
big
have the
focus
pyro
on
crab.
non-combat
Did they
at a
ever
place like a farm.
specify what
Let's
planet
talk about scrapyards.
that's on, guys?
Scrapyards are one of the few locations within the Pyro star system where you can actually service your ship that is not on space stations or LEOs.
We'll have more scrap in a scrapyard, which makes a lot of sense, but we've got the towering cranes with derelict spaceships in there, the skeletons of spaceships being pulled apart.
And we can see that there is a certain order to things where things get disassembled and moved around, and where your aircrafts are getting refueled and repaired. There will be little shops as well to kind of get you on the way for your journey.
And we've got these large landing pits in all the scrapyards that are unique to the scrapyards, which are the big sort of sunken pits for repairing, rearming, refueling. They kind of bring that kind of unique, okay, this is a scrapyard because I know that there's a landing pit here, and they're the only types of outposts that have those.
Landing complete.
Here, you're able to interact with Chrysler services, refuel your ship, repair your ship, even rearm your ship as well. In addition to servicing your ship, you can also service the scrapyard itself. You've got to use your charge and drain tools to be
I
able
love
to
how there's so
repair
much
pipes,
new stuff
repair
coming
canisters, any
that
faults
we
in
weren't
machinery,
even aware
etc.
of, folks.
It's very much about taking
This
things
almost
apart
looked like
and
it was
organizing them
cobbled
and shipping
together
them off again.
for one thing,
But
but
unlike
they
the landing
threw in
zones
so
within the
much
Stanton
else.
system, there is no air traffic
Other
control.
stuff.
There is nobody to filter out where you can go. You simply choose a parking space, you land there, you service your ship.
I do
and you
too,
must fly out.
Destroy.
The new mission type that we have is salvaging. but in first person. So you don't need to be in a ship. It will be something that you can do on foot. So salvaging all the various panels which have turned up at the scrapyards in order to process them. Another piece of non-combat gameplay at scrapyards might be repairing machinery. We have a system which uses the resource network and engages it in missions. So you will be able to, for example, if there's a broken piece of machinery, you'll be able to find a working piece of machinery, rip components and fuses and parts out of that, apply it to the broken one, and make that run instead. But of course, you've broken the first machine by doing that.
Without any landing zones in the Pyro Star system, we're using scrapyards to be able to help service your ships so that you can navigate to other locations on the planet, as well as get back up into space as well. But the largest concentration of player activity is going to be happening at the trade posts. The trade posts are where the player is going to be dealing with trade and commodity, organizing themselves between different groups in order to purchase different food, water, ship weapons, ship components.
Okay, Luna,
armor,
we know you're
grenades,
you're
med
cool.
pens, whatever, you name it, it can be found and sold here.
They focus quite heavily on hauling, delivery, and shuttling goods around.
Trader posts are organized by several different factions within the Pyrostar system. At these different locations, you might find different inventory, different perks, different goods. So if you're aligned with Citizens for Prosperity, you might visit locations such as Jackson Swap on Pyro 2 or Conard View on Pyro 6. Conard View is in a very cold location that's very inhospitable, but people still need to be able to service and trade and do things around this planet. You can find different goods, different resources there, all being sold at this location. As Conard View is sheltered within a crater, it is also a safer location away from other headhunter gangs nearby, so you've got fewer people competing for your wares or trying to pirate from you either. Jackson Swamp is sheltered between these two different cliff bluffs, offering them lots of protection. And through there we went for a spaghetti western style main thoroughfare with lots of different landing pads around. And because it's well established, it's got some nice defensive measures so that it can't be immediately attacked by any rogue factions within Pyro.
We see in Jackson Swap, it's a hard environment that these people live in. It's not an easy living.
Visually, it echoes like the rest of the sort of art style that we call the sort of frontier art style.
If we look at the
Frontier
buildings, we
art
see that there's a lot of stucco elements, there's a lot of makeshift little knickknacks that people have gathered from around the Pyro system.
It's a mixture of that hard scrabble life and people trying to make the best of what they have and repairing things over and over again and like replacing things that break.
You can see that the way that people are living there, it's very makeshift. Rooms were built to have a certain purpose, but have lost that purpose many years ago.
There's still that sort of decorative, artisanal, craftsman-like elements in there as well with the rough weave rugs and things like that. So we're trying to really like push that homesteading vibe in complete opposition to things like the space stations and, microtech, which up to now has been this very corporate, lots of metal, lots of angles, lots of edges, lots of sci-fi. This is supposed to soften off all those corners.
You as a player can land whatever size ship you have, purchase whatever size ship components and ship weapons you might want to have. You can visit the local warehouse or order any potential things that you might need to have, commodities, food, etc. Where anybody needs to be able to get something, purchase it, collect it. This is where all the players are going to be collecting. But maybe you align yourself with headhunters and you visit locations like Gonno Steel and Golden Riviera. Gonno Steel is a smaller outlaw trade post perched in Pyro 4's massive crater. It's there as a stopgap between Pyro 3 and Pyro 6 because there is not much landmass around Pyro 5.
Here's Pyro 5 from space. This is our first appearance, our first look at the giant, the gas giant in the system.
Pyro 5 is a gas giant, and yet you need
Got this electric yellow-green color.
to have a midway drop-off to get from Pyro 3 over to Pyro 6 on the far side, because Pyro's star system is far larger than Stanton. Golden Riviera is one of those sleazy towns which is just full of seedy people, absolutely taken over by the headhunters. They've butchered everything, they've changed how they want things to work. Trade posts are possibly selling slave pods, and find other illegal goods, but it's just a central hub of like sleaziness.
Don't judge them.
It is still built out of this minimal things that are laying around. It's very a hodgepodge of different things that come together. What makes Golden Riviera different is that now a tornado just went through the entire place. It is absolute chaos. Bits and bobs are laying around, things have rusted, and you will find mattresses of where people have been sleeping in the weirdest corners. We can see that the people that have been living in the space have really outlived this location a little bit.
The idea is that these are once prosperous outposts that have since been like basically home invaded by the bad guys and taken over completely. So we use a lot of more like fire and lots of spiked kind of like cladding and rusty metal elements just to give that kind of, I hesitate to say Mad Max, but kind of that more apocalyptic vibe, I suppose.
Jackson's
Mad Max,
even though
kinda.
it is very improvised, it has a certain structure underneath it. And Golden Riviera this structure is nearly gone. It is really chaos, anarchy that this place really embodies.
The player's coming to our
Hey, look, it's Jared, folks. Jared in a cage. That's kind of funny and sad. Why is he in a cage?
locations should feel like they are encountering a whole new frontier where people feel a little bit on edge and they're curious about
Hey,
it. But
Squirrel,
also
what's
hesitant to
up,
meet you at
man?
the same time. There is no
Good to see you
law,
too.
there is no jurisdiction, there is no protection. There is just you and people trying to get by and live their lives.
So, what did we learn this week? Well, hopefully that there's a whole lot more to Pyro than just being a jerk and destroying everything you see and touch. That while all the systemic gameplay systems of Stanton can be found there, Pyro arrives with a few new ones of its own. And that at launch, there are two primary factions that currently dominate much of Pyro's planetside. And your choice of allegiance will determine much about where you'll go and what you'll do with your time there. And if you were asking yourself, hey, do these two factions ever fight? Well, I'd say come back in 2 weeks to see not only how much they don't like each other, but how they both have to contend with the ongoing presence of Xenothreat as their neighbors.
Yeah,
For Inside
really.
Star Citizen, I'm Jared Huckabee. Thanks for letting us share the people and process of game development with you. And we'll see you all here next week with a special Ship Showdown showcase look back at the work of superstar Gavin Rothery. He's so good.
So do I, Luna. Oh, is it the Royal Society by chance? Out of curiosity? Nova Forge, welcome. That is the second raid I've had tonight. Good grief. Welcome, Nova Forge. Welcome, welcome. Good Lord, you are the second raid I've had tonight. This is turning into a good night. Welcome, Raider. Second load of dose of Raiders. How are we tonight? I was just what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was talking about how tomorrow we may or may not have an update with the roadmap. We'll just have to see. So Gail and I were going over also the planets and moons of Stanton and Pyro earlier. Yeah, I'm kind of hedging we will too. No, boss, I kind of think we will too. We'll just have to wait and see. All right. So You were streaming for 5 hours? Wow. Yeah, get some sleep, Naz. You gotta treat yourself better than that, brother. '07, man. Everyone wish good night to Nazarius. He runs Nova Forge. He's another good friend. So be sure to give him a follow too. Wow, this is turning into a fun night. Okay, what was I doing? Doing something, and then I'm like, dong, I just totally forgot. Well, while I have an audience, hey, have a good night, Luna. See you tomorrow if you're around. You too, Squirrel. You also have a great night. Everybody's. Yeah. You too, man. Thanks. Okay. So this is right now, basically, folks. This is basically 4.0. It could hit PTU, maybe 40% probability in the next few weeks. PTU, PTU, not PU. This is not going to hit PU next week. It's probably going to be next week. But we'll have to see. I'm hoping it does, but we'll have to see. But what I'm asking is, do you think we're going to have another patch before the end of the year, or the one that they're going to show will probably be next year? Will it be 4.05 or will it be 4.1, folks? What do you think? You want to bet 4.1 or an 01? I'm just wondering if the 4.0 branch will be short or if it'll be a long patch. That's what I'm curious about. What do you guys think in chat? Long patch, short patch? Will it be as long as 3.0 was, from 2.63 all the way up to present 2.3.24? I think they're gonna at least update the roadmap, hopefully to next. I want to say they're gonna update till IAE next year, but we'll just have to wait and see. Even I'm not super hopeful. So I have to wait and see. Hey, Danger Hobo, are you still there? Two. All right. So that's my prediction, probably all the way out. I think we might see a 4.1 and a 4.2 next year. As to what'll be in those posts, patches, I have no idea. To assume anything in these patches is foolish. Because we don't know anything beyond Pyro. Pyro is the dead all of what we know about in Star System at the moment. There's nothing else we know of currently. We know there's more to it, but you know, it's up in the air what they're going to show us and stuff. Anything can happen. Hmm. That's wrong. Huh. On chat. Checking something. Good lordy. Good lordy. Oh, crap. Sorry about that. Echoes again. At a certain point, though, I am going to have to go to bed sooner or later. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. But not yet. I'm going to try staying up another 30 minutes probably and then pass on the wrench to somebody else tonight. I don't know who, though. Hmm. I'll figure it out later. You guys are really real champs tonight. I want you to know that. I appreciate every single one of you. My streams have been jumping lately. Definitely have been, that's for sure. Oh yeah. Should I get in the game right now, guys, or should I hold off for tomorrow? What do you think? How are the servers tonight, dare I ask? Out of curiosity, guys, how are the servers? From what I heard earlier, they're not too bad, but are you still around, Destroy? Out of curiosity, you still around? Chat's kind of lonely right now. I wish somebody would talk to me. It's kind of boring talking to empty air. Kind of feel lonely here. Very good. Well, folks, I really don't have a lot more to talk about tonight. Sorry, I'm getting kind of tired myself. 12:30 where I am. But before I go, I'll probably be streaming tomorrow as soon as I can. I'm gonna raid a channel. That way somebody keeps up these nice numbers. Let's find somebody who's doing Star Citizen. Okay. Think I got one. The only guy I got following the 5-ster. He's doing they're doing a charity. I'm gonna start raid. I'm gonna wish you all a great night. 07 everyone. Have a good one.